All right. Let me pull up. That is not the right thing. Hold on 1 second, chat. There we go.
Greetings from tornadohq.com.
This is what I need. There we go. All right, I think I'm live. I think I'm live. Let's see. Yep, think I'm live. Think I got everything done. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me pretty well? Everything good? Everything fine? Take a drink of water real quick. I'll move the microphone a little bit closer to me so I can be able to hear me. Hey, yes. Okay, that's good. That's good. Everything's good on stream? Okay, that's good. All right. Oh boy. It is 11:35 p.m. Eastern, so 10:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time up here in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, and Northern Illinois, or all of Illinois actually. The reason why I am live, and I'm gonna try to go as long as I can possibly can with this live. So, hold on 1 second. My phone needs to. There we go. Have to fix that. But basically, what's happening is there is an extremely dangerous storm that's about to unfold here in the northern states of the United States. So let's go to the SPC, and I think they already issued this watch, I think already, right? Did they or did they not? I think they did. Yeah, they did. Severe thunderstorm watch. Tornado threats low. EF2 plus tornadoes low. Moderate or severe wind moderate, and a 65 knots plus wind is moderate as well. Severe hail is moderate, and 2+ inch hail is moderate as well. So the hail risk is starting to spike up here with these complexes of storms right here, as you can see. These are clusters of storms. These are the counties that are in it. By the way, these are all the counties right here. I don't know all the county names. I would say county names, but I don't know the counties too much unless I read the severe thunderstorm warning boxes. But Wisconsin is going to get hit hard tonight. Like, when I mean they're going to get slammed by probably one of the worst storms you've seen in a while, you probably are going to get slammed pretty hard. So basically, the entire state of Wisconsin expect some type of significant severe weather tonight. We're about to look into the models in just a moment. We can just look at the day one convective outlook right now. This is the up to date right now. I won't be surprised if they extend it a little bit more to the east a little bit, or more to the east and south. Because what I've seen from models is a huge trend. It's a huge trend in the trajectory of the storm. But basically, the tornado threat, you have a 5% outlook in a 25 miles of a given point. Same thing with the 2% area, which the tornado threat is not really the threat of this event. There's probably going to be tornado warnings and maybe a brief tornado or two, but I don't think that's the main threat. The main threat is definitely the damaging winds. I think they're going to expand this a little bit more. And you have this 30% area, and you have this giant 15% area, and a giant 5% area as well. You also have a black outline with dotted lines inside. That's the hatch risk area. That means there could be a 15 or 30% 30% risk of 75 mile or 70 mile per hour winds or greater. 75 mile per hour winds or greater. Hurricane force winds basically or greater. In 25 miles of a given point. So that's pretty high for damaging winds. It's pretty high. and also the hail risk is pretty decent. It's up there. It's nowhere near as bad as the wind risk, but it's still a hatch risk area. And this is for the earlier storms when they popped up. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there should be any more storms that's going to pop up into the northwest portions of Minnesota. But what we're worried about is the storms that are popping up right here in northern Wisconsin. Those are the storms we're worried about, because those are the ones that's going to have the big time winds, and that will be driven into tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's threat is less significant, unlike today's. But tomorrow the storms are going to be fire up, so we'll see what happens then. I'm probably not going to be able to go live tomorrow because I won't be here. I'll be out of state actually, so I probably won't, be here for a while. And when I come back, there's a slight risk, and this is pretty close to me. It's a slight risk in for Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and a little bit of Maryland and West Virginia and that. So we got to watch that too. This might get actually extended, if not even upgraded, possibly if the severe weather is that imminent or that bad. But we're gonna take a look at the environment for these storms. So this is the ARRR model. I think this is the most recent run. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So basically, the ingredients for this event, as you can see, it's not really a big time tornado threat area. There's a lot going on with this event. As you can see, it just says severe risk, severe thunderstorm. So it's nothing too crazy. This is what you call the SQTs, or the soundings that I take from the or that I don't take from the atmosphere, but it's basically a sounding that the radar takes from the atmosphere. It's not a confirmed sounding. So take this with a grain of salt. But this is just what it's telling me, basically, like what it's telling me for the future. If you look at let's look at winds. Nope, that's not what I look at. I want to look at the winds. There we go. This is the 850 millibar winds, and holy moly, look at that. You got up to 60 knots with this right here. And this is probably later on tonight. And you can see the winds are they start to increase significantly. They start to get to the 70s. Close to the 70s with the knots. And this is basically what's driving this wind threat, is the lower level jet stream and then the mid level jet stream as well. It's gonna create some extreme damaging winds. Yeah, look at that. That is what you don't want to see right there. Let's go to the 700 millibar winds and let's look at that from above. This is basically the jet stream and stuff. And yeah, it's showing the same thing. Yeah. It's a lot of, look at that. 65 knots right there. This is the entire jet stream, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There's little divots in the jet stream. We'll get more into that in just a moment. But basically what I'm trying to show you is that there is going to be significant wind threat with this storm right here. You also have, let's look at the humidity and the dew points and stuff. So these are the dew points up here, and yeah, they're pretty moist, especially in Minnesota. They're pretty moist up here, the dew points. So it's pretty moist. It's pretty warm outside. Yeah, look at that. I think this starts to go down a little bit, but it's still a bunch of moisture. Look at that. 60s and 70s up here in Wisconsin and Minnesota and Illinois. Even a little bit of Michigan is getting into the 60s and stuff. And that needs to be watched very carefully. This is going to be an all-night event, by the way. I'm not going to be live all night because, like I said, I have to leave in the morning to go somewhere. But yeah, like this is a pretty significant event. So we're gonna have to watch that. Let's actually look at the here we go. Yeah, let's look at the most recent model run, the 0Z. Yeah, here we go, 0Z. So this is the most recent model run. This is as far in as I can go, I think. I don't know. There's probably a way to zoom in all the way, but this is as far in in as I can go. Oops.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Wisconsin.
And yeah, you hear that? That's the alerts for Wisconsin. Like I said, Wisconsin's gonna get hit pretty hard tonight, like really hard tonight, actually. And like they're gonna be in the main bulk of the threat. But basically, this is I can't tell you the time frames. I might have to use Radar Omega. Yeah, I might have to use Radar Omega because I keep forgetting the time frame is a little different. But this is live right now. This is the live radar right now in northern Wisconsin, south of Duluth, Minnesota. And as you can see, this is the storm. This is the storm that's going to cause a ruckus. This is going to be the possible derecho. Is what people are saying now. This could be a possible derecho, and I can honestly see that happening maybe if this turns out to what it can be. So the areas I really think shall watch out, honestly, like I said, the enhanced risk should be extended. It should be something like this, maybe. Right? You ready? Should be something like that. That should be the enhanced risk, in my opinion, because from what I've seen, the models has been showing a big bow echo of storms go like this, pointing to the south. That's a terrible arrow, but pointing to the south and east like that. That's how the storms are going to bow out, and they're going to shoot down to the south and east like that. And those areas that I have the bowing features at, like that's where it's going to go. It's going to sweep over those areas. That's what the most recent model runs are showing. And this is from this complex of storms, by the way. And what do we have here? Look like a little bit of a hooking characteristic right there. Let me check the velocity. Yeah, we have a little bit of rotation right here, but it's nothing crazy. I don't think they're gonna be a tornado warning. Honestly, it's the severe thunderstorm warnings we have to worry about. In my opinion, this is like I said, it's gonna be a pretty dangerous event for storms. Because you see, look, there was no storms. Well, there were storms, but it wasn't as much storms as it is now. And boom, these storms just blew up out of nowhere. So the next hour or two, this should become a giant, big bow echo of storms with very strong damaging winds moving through Wisconsin. So the entire state of Wisconsin, in my opinion, needs to be weather aware. Like, I know you guys are gonna be asleep and stuff, because I know this is pretty late. But the entire area of Wisconsin, the entire state, has to be on the lookout for these storms. Because, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna wake up if you're not ready for these storms. You're gonna wake up tomorrow morning and you're gonna see damage all over the place, more than likely, for tree damage and other stuff too. Like, it's gonna be a very strong storm that's gonna move through your area, especially Green Bay. I'm concerned about Green Bay because the storm is pinpointing right towards Green Bay. And yeah, let's look at the model runs. Let's look at the model runs. So this is the most recent model run. So this is 9 p.m. Let's go to right now. This is 11:46. So this is basically right now, and what it's showing is what's happening right now. The storms are blowing up in northwestern Wisconsin, and this is the right here. This is the possible derecho that everybody's talking about. It's gonna get itself together a little bit. Boom! Look at that, a big giant bow echo right there. And it just gets so intense, gets really intense, and look at this. Green Bay is right in the direct path of this. Boom, sweeps right on through Green Bay, and it's over the lake. What lake is this? I don't know what lake. I forgot what lake this is, but it's moving over one of the Great Lakes. And yeah, look at that. Look at that curvature, and it's hitting Michigan pretty hard too. That's why I said the enhanced risk should be extended, in my opinion. Yeah, we wake up tomorrow morning, it's still going. It's hitting Detroit. And we keep going. It's still going. This line is not going to end until tomorrow afternoon, more than likely. That's when it's going to start fizzling out. But then a reformation of the storm start happening, and that's what's causing our other slight risk that's happening for tomorrow. So this storm is going to last a very long time. So, yeah, I would not be surprised. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The refiring of all these storms. These could be supercells actually forming. Yeah, they just explode out of nowhere. I feel like they're gonna upgrade to an enhanced risk tomorrow as well. Yeah, as you can see, these storms do blow up a lot more. This is 2 a.m. Let's keep this pushing further. And as you can see, it creates another big line of storms that's going to be moving through. Then you get to Wednesday. Now, Wednesday is going to be pretty interesting, because this is a severe weather threat that's going to be near me. And by the looks of it, it's showing a couple of storms. Showing some big storms, actually. Oh, wow. Yeah, the refiring of these storms are pretty chilling to look at. This definitely is not gonna, the radar's not gonna look exactly like this. Like I said, take the radar or take the models with a grain of salt. This is just pinpointing, you know, the chances of this happening, which are pretty high at this point. 'Cause this is the A model. This is a pretty good model to use because it usually predicts everything with these storms, like almost pinpoint. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't, chat.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for South Dakota.
Look at that. We have a big line of storms out here in the ocean. That's probably from the event that happened up here in the Northeast yesterday. But yeah, this is the most recent model run, most recent HRR model run, and it's showing it. It looks a lot sloppier, which, I mean, I guess that's good news. But honestly, this could just start anywhere. It's starting right here. Let me see. Yeah, this model is the HRR is kind of wrong about this. 'Cause this is right now. Yeah, this is right now. And these storms already formed. Like, they're already forming into shape right now. Like, they're getting ready to, form and start diving down to the south. So what the recent model what the recent run with the HRR is showing is definitely incorrect in my opinion. It's making the storms form a lot later than usual and a lot more north and east. They've already popped up. This is the storm. This is the possible derecho. So I think the areas that are definitely going to be affected by this is definitely going to be these areas right here. It's going to move down like that. Another horrible arrow, by the way. But it's going to move down like that. So the areas I circle, which definitely includes Green Bay. It includes, Marshfield. Shawano? I think that's how you say it. Marnette or Marinette. Lansing, Grand Rapids. All these places. Hey, I'll even say Chicago might get a couple of hits with this storm. Honestly, this whole area right here, basically, if you're in the yellow or the orange, just be aware of severe weather tonight. Like, really, be weather aware, because these storms are no joke. Like, they're forming fast, and they are already producing some pretty strong winds. Yeah, and a little bit of rotation too with this storm, by the way. But these storms are going to start forming, and the wind speeds are going to start getting stronger and stronger. Actually, I want to check something else real quick as well. That's not what I want. That's the other run that's about to pop up. Yeah, look at that. That is just insane to watch. This is the storm right here. That big bow echo. This is the wind shear for the environment. Let's look at 700 millibar winds real quick. Yep, that's just about right. Yep, showing up for all three of them. So this is definitely going to be pretty big time event for Wisconsin, if I'm being honest with you guys. So basically, everybody in Wisconsin, just get ready for severe weather. I know I said it like a couple of times already, but literally just get ready for severe weather, because it's going to come. I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit with you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna stay on here as long as I can, because I do gotta get some sleep for tomorrow. I'm probably gonna go until like 12:30, maybe a little bit longer. Like I'll think about it. I'll think about it, because I want to see this thing condense. Like, I want to see how fast it can condense into a big giant, a big bow echo of storms. And when I mean by bow echo, think of like a backwards shaped C. Like, yeah, backwards C. Yeah, something like this. That, basically what that means, or what that is that there's so much strong winds pushing the storm that the storm is literally bowing out. Like, the motion of the storm It's not going to be like a straight line, like how squall lines are, or how supercells are with tornadoes. Like the winds are so strong that the storm itself can't even handle it, and it's being pushed. It's being pushed so hard that it's bending like a backward C. And that's basically what's happening here. It's a big bow echo of storms. So that's how you know it's gonna be some very strong damaging winds with these storms. When they do start to cluster together and combined. Because like I said, it's taking no time doing that. It's already, yeah, as you can see, it's already a bunch of showers and thunderstorms forming. And before you know it, it's going to be a big giant line moving to the south and east, heading right for, or heading right through Wisconsin. So definitely keep an eye on that. Let's check on these storms in South Dakota because these are producing some pretty big sized hail. You have $half sized hail, and this is a severe thunderstorm warning for Faith, South Dakota. And the counties that are included in this is West Central was it Zeeback County in West Central South Dakota, northwestern Meade County in West Central South Dakota, southeastern Perkins County in northwestern South Dakota. So yeah, $half sized hail is expected with the storm. Impact damage to vehicles expected. Yeah, just about right. So yeah, move your cars indoors if you can. Same thing with this storm. Although this storm actually has damaging winds along with it. Yeah, I can see it right there. This is the damaging winds. But honestly, these storms are going to pop up and they're probably going to go back down. I don't think they're going to do too much tonight. Right now, the storms I'm really worried about is these. So, yeah, right now, the severe thunderstorm warning is only for $half sized hail, surprisingly. Honestly, the damaging winds are starting to pick up like right here, and I won't be surprised if these start to pick up too. Like when the damaging winds start to increase, you'll see the velocities increase as well, like with like brighter colors and stuff. So don't be surprised. Also, this is a little bit of a radar hole, so it's gonna be pretty hard to see. Cause this storm's gonna be moving through like that, and the closest radars are these. And we won't be able to see the storm because it's literally in the direct path of a radar hole, which sucks. It's kind of trash, but it's whatever. We'll be able to see it. But all I know is that this storm is going to combine into one, and it's going to be moving to the south and east. And if any of you have any questions, let me know now. Let me know now if you have any questions about the big time storm that's about to happen in Wisconsin. Because I know some of you guys are from Wisconsin that watch my streams. But like I said, I'll stay on air here for a little while and see what happens with these storms. If nothing happens to them, then I'm going to just hop off. Which I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, these models are like pinpointing it going this way, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the HRR. Like I said, honestly, I believe that this thing is going to go. It's going to form rather quickly, like it is already, and it's just going to start diving down to the south. Like no question without it. It's formed super early. And yes, for those of you that are joining in, if you're wondering what storm you're talking about, this is the storm right here. It looks a mess. Yeah, looks a mess right now, but it's going to congeal into one big line. I'm telling you guys. I live kind of near Wisconsin. Lightning is really loud where I am. Yeah, if you're experiencing lightning, and if you're close to Wisconsin, only place I can say is like what, Minnesota, Minneapolis. You probably can see lightning in the distance, but I don't think the storm's gonna hit you at all. I think Minneapolis is safe for the storms, and in Wisconsin. I mean, if you're close to Wisconsin, you're probably seeing the lightning in the distance, unless you're like in the storm, like right here in this severe thunderstorm warning. There, what is this? This includes Hayward, Westcott, Myoning, Capel, and what does it say? The what's this? Washburn County Forest. That's it. That's all included in the severe thunderstorm warning. And like I said, this is going to congeal into one big line. Actually, Vinny, are you in the slight risk or the enhanced risk? The slight risk is the yellow one. Okay, yeah, let me show you this. The green is marginal, the yellow is a slight risk, and the orange is the enhanced risk. What risk area are you in? Because that's kind of important to know. You don't have to like say your location or anything. Just like, what's your risk? Like, what risk area are you in? Because the risk area is pretty big today. So, you know, I can just give you the forecast for the risk area. Yellow. Okay, if you're in the yellow, if you're north, yeah, the yellow is a slight risk. All I gotta say is that if you're in Minneapolis pointing north, you're safe. Like, I would say, yeah, like Duluth pointing north. The outskirts of the yellow. Yeah, if you're in the outskirts of the yellow, then you might be safe. Outskirts in the yellow. You said in the. My fault. But yeah, if you're in the yellow or near the yellow, I mean, there could be severe weather, but if you like I said, if you're north of like Minneapolis or Duluth and stuff, then you should be fine. But if you're in the yellow pointing south, like a little bit close to the enhanced risk or the orange area, then yeah, stay weather aware, big time. Like stay weather aware and stay tuned to the stream too, because I'm gonna give you all the updates on everything that's happening. So basically, if you're in Minneapolis, the southeastern part of Minneapolis, pointing south, be weather aware or be aware because you're about to get hit by some pretty big time storms. Like I said, not too much is happening right now. Just a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings, but that is going to change in like the next hour. Yeah, it's 12 a.m. Or 12 a.m. Eastern, and it's 11 o'clock or 11:01 p.m. Central for Wisconsin and Minnesota and all that. The Midwestern states. Yeah, you guys are gonna experience a big one today. I'm waiting for them to put out. Let me see. Do I have my Mesoscale discussions turned on? Because I want to see when they do put out Mesoscale discussion. Let me. How do I check that? I gotta check all of these. Sorry for not responding. I have to go inside. See ya. See ya, bro. Thanks for joining the stream. Stay safe out there, everybody. How do you turn on a mesoscale discussion? Is that on? Is that on or something? Not sure. I gotta check that. That's hurricane, right? Yeah, that's hurricane. We don't need hurricanes. Not right now, at least. We don't need winter because it's not winter. Yeah, these are the alerts. I know there's a way to turn on mesoscale discussions because I actually kind of need those right now. I mean, I know I could look at the National Weather Service. Look at what there's, their mesoscale discussion, but I would like this one to pop up. Yeah, I can't see anything. I'm at the. I'll look into that later on, or when I'm not streaming. Let's focus on these storms. They're definitely condensing. They are moving due east right now, but like I said, I think that the track of these storms are going to shift, and they're going to shift like moving towards south and east instead of moving due east because of how the jet stream is looking right now. Yeah, let me stay on that. What is this? New severe thunderstorm warning, I think, too, so I might go off. Hayward is still experiencing a very strong storm right now. Yeah, I know that thunder's a lot over there. Let me do that. I feel like I'm the only one live right now. Surprised no one else is live for this. Oh, no. There's somebody I know that's live. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna be live for a very long time. Only because like I said, I am very, not very tired, but I'm a little tired, a little tired. If you're on one, ask me some questions. Ask me some questions. It could be anything, honestly, about like the storms or upcoming games and stuff. Because right now, nothing too much is happening, so you can talk about anything. I don't mind. But if you have any questions about the storms, please ask, cause I got you guys. Let you guys know what's going on. Cause I'm gonna be on air here for the next hour probably, and see what happens with these storms, cause they're gonna take a while to congeal. Cause like I said, the most recent model run is showing them congealing quickly, but oops, wrong run. Let's go to 0Z. Yeah, there we go. This is the round. Yeah, this is the round time right now. Yeah, they're gonna congeal quickly, and yeah, they're gonna look pretty potent, like really potent actually. So I think around what is this, 1 a.m. Around 2 a.m. is when they're gonna start to really become the possible derecho, and it gets extremely intense around 4 a.m. I'm gonna be awake around this time actually. Also, P.S. So you keep deleting your messages like I can't view them. Yeah. Yeah. Here's your messages right here, buddy. Not slick. So if anything's, oh,
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Wisconsin.
that was fairly delayed. That was he was talking about this storm. Why was that so delayed? Do I gotta check that? Because that was extremely delayed.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Wisconsin.
Gotta make sure that's good. Okay, that should be good. Let's look at the NAM actually. Let's look at the NAM and see what the NAM looks like. No, the NAM. Okay, the 0Z is out. Let's see how this plays through. So this is the NAM. This is let's go to now. Oops. 11 p.m. So yeah, this is not. This is definitely a little bit bullish, in my opinion. The way it's showing these storms forming. I don't think it's gonna be that widespread, in my opinion. Holy moly. That's showing tomorrow. I know that's probably not gonna happen. At least I don't think. But holy moly, look at this storm near Des Moines, Iowa. Or look how it just forms into like a huge bow echo. I mean, it's possible, but I honestly don't think that's gonna happen. And wow, look at that. This is for Wednesday. Wednesday, it could be multiple rounds of severe thunderstorms, actually. They're going to hit my region, too. Wow, that's really close. Interesting, interesting. So we're going to have 3 days of, yeah, 3 straight days of severe weather. I think after the severe weather events happen, I think we should be cool with the severe weather for a little while now, hopefully. Let's look at the GFS model and see if there's anything we have to worry about. This is the GFS model, by the way, chat. I mean, we can just go as far as the 144-hour mark. Is that hour or is that? I think that's hour. I'm pretty sure. Not 100%. But look at a more broader view of the U.S. And let's just let's see. This is the storm we have now. Oops. It's definitely gonna cause severe weather in the mid-Atlantic region, which I'll be ready for because I might be out there actually, waiting for these storms to come. And you might even get another, yeah, you have another little swirly thing up here. That's gonna bring in. This is the next what 48 hours I think. Yeah, these are the next couple of hours. Well, not hours. The next couple of days or week, I guess you could say, maybe even weeks. Yeah. And that's gonna bring severe weather up here in the upper, the higher plains, the high plains and stuff. Yeah, from North Dakota all the way down to Colorado, eastern Colorado. Could be seeing some severe weather on the 27th of June. And you keep pushing that through, you can see some more severe weather in Iowa, Illinois, Missouri, and maybe even Wisconsin again. You keep pushing this through. Maybe more severe weather for the Mid-Atlantic region and the Northeast. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty prominent right there. So yeah, I think there's going to be multiple rounds of severe weather. But I don't see anything too significant besides the second storm that's going to come in. That's a big swirly thing near Vancouver, Canada. That's going to move right on through the U.S. actually. But we do have a tropical system actually. Has a 20% chance in the next 7 days to develop into something. So we definitely got to watch that. I don't think this is going to be a big storm. But, this is something we got to watch. As you can see. Something you gotta watch. Always gotta watch that in tropics. And maybe a swirling thing happening right here too. They might mark that actually. We are getting into we are in hurricane season. It's not peak season, but it's hurricane season. So we gotta watch those little tropical things down there too. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be relatively active. you know, in the next couple of days, maybe even a couple of weeks, with some storms happening. Other than that, nothing much, which is good. Unless this second storm system does increase in intensity, then we may be talking about some sort of severe weather risk there. And let's look at that. There we go. Yeah, there's probably gonna be a flash flood warning because it's been training. Holy yeah, I'm waiting for that flash flood warning to pop up. There has definitely been training rain for like the past 30 minutes. Hold on, let me see. The rain started in Hayward at around, what is this? Yeah, around 11 p.m. Eastern. Started at 11 p.m. It's been raining hard in Hayward for the past hour now, chat. It's been training thunderstorms. So that's another thing we have to worry about. The flash flooding risk is also, I think it's up there. Let me check. Check the SPC with the flash flooding risk. Where is their flood risk area at? $3 days? Yep, 3 days. Next 3 days is gonna be some interesting stuff. I think we have to look at we have to look it up ourselves. The flash flood risk. Let me see. Yeah, let's look at the flood outlook. So the excessive rainfall outlook, there is a slight risk for that actually. Yeah, slight risk for that. This is day 2, slight risk for day 2. So there's a slight risk for a couple days actually. Okay. That's what I was expecting. I'm not even gonna lie. I was expecting that. Yeah, like I said, I won't be surprised if they issue a new flash flood warning for Hayward, because it's been raining there for a while. I think the storms are gonna keep training over that area as well, because they're still developing. Sorry for tuning into the microphone. I'm surprised they didn't extend the enhanced risk, honestly. Just by looking at the model runs, I would expect them to extend the enhanced risk, honestly, a little bit further to the east. Because I get why they put the enhanced risk here, but I think that needs to be pushed or extended a little bit more to the east. That's what the storms look like they're pointing to. Like they're gonna go like more like this. Like the main part of the storm. It's gonna kind of miss the enhanced risk a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe they might do a little update tonight and extend the enhanced risk like that. Maybe. I think they should, in my opinion, but I'm not sure. Hey, the National Weather Service knows, not me. I'm just here to do live coverage and help you guys out. So, you know, if it does congeal and I wind up going due south, literally, then, yeah, they planned it out pretty right. I know if you're in Minneapolis right now, you're seeing a insane lightning show right now. I wish I was there, honestly, because I love seeing lightning shows. And as the radar updates, you can see a lot more storms popping up in the atmosphere. You know what? I feel like I gave a brief overview. I think I'm gonna end stream around 12:30. I'm gonna end it earlier, only because I feel like I need sleep, and you know I don't think I'm gonna be able to be live all night. Like if I had a little bit more energy, I'll probably go for a lot longer. But I'm a little bit tired, and you know not much people is gonna be awake right now. Like I said, I definitely would go a lot longer, but I'm a little bit tired, and I honestly think that right now live coverage is needed, but I don't think I go all night. Like I said, I need some sleep. Need to get well rested for tomorrow, and I don't know. Perhaps I might do live coverage on Wednesday if things go, you know, crazy with the severe storms there. But we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Right now, we're talking about today. Like I said, today's risk looks pretty crazy. Because right now I'm just waiting for it. Like I said, it's going to take a lot of time for it to congeal into that one big mess of storms. But once it does congeal, it's going to be a huge bow echo, backwards C-shape storm that's going to be moving through. That's why I'm titling it as a possible derecho. Because if that does be the case, or if that, you know, if that is the case, and it does last a very long time, producing winds greater than 60 miles per hour, or 70 miles per hour at that, then that's what is going to be classified as a derecho. Same thing happened in Houston, Texas, earlier this year? A couple months ago? Or was it a couple months ago, or was it like a month ago? I'm not sure. I'm not sure when that happened, but it was a derecho that hit Houston. It's pretty bad. And yeah, same thing is going to happen here for Wisconsin. That's why I'm live and covering this now. For those of you that are just joining, that's why I'm live. And honestly, if I had to say the areas that should be in most concern right now, is I'm gonna circle these areas because this is Wisconsin, as you can see, the entire state's right here. These areas right here should be watching out for the weather tonight. Especially Green Bay. I feel like Green Bay's gonna get hit pretty hard with these storms. If the models are showing right. If they are right about this. Because it's definitely looking like they're right already so far. Like these storms is already fired up big time, and they're going to start to congeal and become more evident that it's gonna, you know, have a backward C shape or a big bow echo, and it's gonna start producing very strong damaging winds for miles and miles and miles. So definitely gotta watch that. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, let me know now. Like I said, I'm gonna go into like what 12:30. p.m. or a.m. Eastern. Sorry, 12:30 a.m. Eastern, which means it's 11:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I'm putting out some special weather statements, but no new severe thunderstorm warnings yet. Surprisingly, I would think this maybe a little bit of this was severe warned or flash flood warned at least. Yeah, especially this storm right here. This storm has some pretty powerful winds with that. No storm reports from these storms yet either. There's a lot of lightning though. It's pretty cold down here, surprisingly. What are the risks for North Branch, Minnesota tonight? North Branch, Minnesota. Here's North Branch right here. This is north of Minneapolis. You guys are in a slight risk, a little bit close to the enhanced risk. Honestly, for you guys, you're experiencing storms right now, and this is just the beginning stages of the possible derecho that could happen. I think in like the next hour or so, you guys should be in the clear, and I think you guys should be good for the rest of the night after these massive storms move through. But you guys are in a slight risk right now. But honestly, like after these storms move through, the current storms right now that's happening, you guys should be good for the rest of the night. Because the storms are gonna start pushing down more down to the south and east. Really, the areas that have to be at risk is mainly the central and eastern portions of Wisconsin. Because I think Minnesota's threat's kind of over right now, besides the eastern portions of it. Like I said, it's pretty stormy right now over where you are, but other than that, the rest should be over. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime, bro. There's still a severe thunderstorm watch. I think that's going to expire. They might cancel that because there's not a single storm in sight in this watch area. So, I mean, if anything, the closest thing to the storms is these right here, but these are like dissipating. The new, convection are popping up down here. And I'm just wondering when they're going to issue the brand new severe thunderstorm watch, because I feel like they're going to issue a new severe thunderstorm watch that's going to cover these areas right here for right now, and then they're going to keep extending it further south. So I expect watches to pop up here pretty soon. Pretty soon, actually. Let's actually check the watches. Oh, there is a watch. What am I talking about? Right? Yeah, there's a watch. Why is it not popping up for me then? Hold on, do I have to reset my radar omega? I'm gonna have to reset that in a second. Reset that. My radar omega is kind of bugging. It should be a watch, like right here. They already have a watch out. I wonder what's going on with that. Well, they have a severe thunderstorm watch out right now, so I mean, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm watch in basically the entire northern portions of Wisconsin. Let's look at that again, actually. Yeah, the entire northwestern part of Wisconsin is under a severe thunderstorm watch, and Minneapolis as well. You guys are under a severe thunderstorm watch right now. Oh, I read this earlier. Yeah, basically, yeah, the wind is the main threat. Wind is the main threat of everything. The tornado threat is pretty low, if not really low, actually, as you can see. I'm really not expecting tornadoes from this event at all, if I'm being honest with you guys. Like maybe a tornado warning, or if anything, a brief spin out. That's like the most you can get from this event for tornadoes. I don't think you're going to see anything bad, anything as bad as what happened a couple days ago, or 2 days ago, or a couple months ago too. It's gonna be nothing like that. Although I am looking at this storm north and east of Minneapolis right now, the winds are starting to pick up with this. Starting to pick up with this. I think once it starts getting more convection, like yeah, more convection can just start popping up around this area right here. I think we're gonna start getting our more well-defined bow echo on radar. Like I said, I'm still waiting on these storms to just combine into one. But it's 12:30 a.m. for me right now, so I am gonna end the stream. But before I end the stream, let me know, what is your questions? If you have any questions to ask now, cause I will not be live then. Cause like I said, I feel like I don't need to be live. Like I want to be live all night, but I feel like I don't need to be live all night only because I have to get sleep. I didn't get sleep at all today, so. But if you have any questions, ask now before I end this stream. Because, I've been here for a little bit now, and I've already seen the progress with these storms. They're blowing up, and pretty fast. So, honestly, my last words to say before I end the stream, for anybody, I'm just saying, anybody in Wisconsin, be prepared for some very strong damaging winds. Especially the northeastern part of Wisconsin, near the Green Bay area. You guys need to watch out very closely, or look out very closely, because it's going to be one big storm for you guys. And we don't want a repeat of Houston, because that was terrible. I wasn't live for that. I should have been live for that, but I wasn't. But that Houston Derecho was pretty bad. So yeah, basically expect a big time windstorm heading your way. And same thing for Western Michigan as well. Basically, if you're in the yellow area or the orange area, expect, some severe weather. Maybe even some significant severe weather as well. And yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, we have storms near Chicago. In Milwaukee and Madison, Wisconsin. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning, actually. Let's check that out before we end the stream. And yeah, the damaging wind threat is, as you can see, it's starting to increase. Because if you look from the other radars, you can see the damaging winds are picking up some steam a little bit. A little bit of rotation right there, too. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Yeah. Alright, everybody. Well, like I said, I've been through all the models and stuff. I showed you all the ingredients for the atmosphere. Well, not all the ingredients, but I showed you all basically the main stuff that you need to know about the formation of these storms. And yeah, I'm gonna stream here. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. Leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I do live streams like this, basically all the time, and I will keep on doing this for a long time. So, you guys, stay safe. Hang tight out there if you're in Wisconsin and Michigan. Things will be okay. Like I said, be prepared. Oop,
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Wisconsin.
that was the other system going off. But yeah, be prepared for some severe weather, and you guys should be safe. You should be safe. You should be safe. Yeah, make sure you have your alert system on as well if you're going to sleep, and if you're in the risk area, because you don't want to get caught off guard by these storms. I'm telling you that now. Because I've heard plenty of stories of trees falling into houses and stuff, and it's a lot of bad things, basically. It's a lot of bad things. But yeah, I'm in the stream. Stay weather aware, everybody. I'll have maybe a video up tomorrow. And I will see you guys then. Until next time, peace out.